I mean, couple of small things. First of all, he delayed Todd's tech and lumber production by harassing at tier one and killing a few peons. I mean, pretty important. Second of all, by not falling too much behind in experience, and then by resisting the tier two push. Um, the reason why he resisted the tier two push well was, first of all, the lateness of Todd's tier 2, and because of the harass and the lumber and the different build. And second of all, the fact that Lin actually crapped a bit, so he got his Farseer to level 2. And third of all, the tower. The tower really played, how shall I put it, played a relatively important role in this game because it prevented Todd from going in and killing the burrows at any stage of the game where he would come into the base and Lin wasn't there. For example, when Lin was creeping the Goblin Lab and Todd came in, Todd could have just gone in and like destroyed 2 burrows. He destroyed 1, but destroyed 2 or maybe 3, and then get out again, and that would have really been a bad thing for Lin. And so he resisted tier 2 push well, and then afterwards, in pretty much all the fights, he had a mana potion on his TC. So that's something pretty important to remember. And third of all, I mean, it's like I'm just counting here, but without actually having any reference. Anyways, and the other thing was later in the game, he adapted his army pretty well to Todd's army. He had a huge amount of Spirit Walkers, that is true, but they really are needed because each Spirit Walker only dispels 250, and against high-level summons with a lot of hit points like the Water Elemental or the Bear, you really need a lot of dispel, so that's why you need a lot of Spirit Walkers. It's true that against Todd had a lot of spellbreakers, and he could have actually gotten more spellbreakers instead of keeping like a 50-50 between the spellbreakers and the rest of the casters. And then Todd wouldn't have looked, Lin's army wouldn't have been so useful, but still he had a few grunts, he had a few raiders, so he would have been able to fight and then adjust. And that would have still enabled him to go through with this match. So yeah, I mean, that was this replay, I think. So back to the story of the Samsung European Championships. I think I talked already about the games and about the game against Vancouver, which yeah, you'll find there. And it was it was really a lot of fun. I mean, it's like talking to the people, and Vancouver is a really nice guy. I sat next to him on the first day, and we actually played a few matches. I didn't save all the replays because, well, I mean, mainly were like practice matches to try and get a configuration of the computer right. And this was the last one we played before we actually had to start our games, so pretty much everything was already set. I mean, it's like you said stuff like mouse sensitivity, make sure your hotkeys work, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's like another couple of people I met were like LOL versus XD, the Spanish player. He's a really cool guy. I already met him before in a tournament in Madrid. I think there was the sorry, the ESWC Spanish qualifier or the WCG Spanish qualifier. I'm not sure exactly anymore. And yeah, he's pretty funny because he has attended quite a few international events, and he's still a bit shy to speak English because, well, his English isn't really that bad, but he really doesn't feel comfortable about it. So he always hangs out with the Spanish team, and it was kind of fun because I speak Spanish because I live in Spain. So we hung out quite a lot, and we talked quite a lot. It was kind of fun. And yeah, I talked a bit to Todd, but I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, this guy just makes me laugh because every time I look at him, it's like wherever, it's like I always see him pissed off. I don't know why. So it's kind of hard to go up and like say, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing, man?" It's like wanna talk some more or something, and have this guy look really serious at you and say like, yeah, maybe or something. Yeah. Anyways, no, he's a cool guy. I mean, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I didn't. I mean, I didn't talk too much to him. And yeah, who else did I talk to? Yeah, Insomnia. He was pretty cool. I mean, it's like I watched a lot of his games, sitting actually behind him, and yeah, he's pretty impressive. But actually, I have to say the guy who impressed me the most on like the handling of the keyboard, the mouse, and everything on the Samsung European Championships was Todd. Um, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's like the precision and the speed of his mouse were really really impressive. I mean, it's like I don't know. I mean, it's like Grubby's micro on the other hand is more, how should I put it? I mean, he has his mouse mostly in the center of the screen, and he uses hotkeys a lot to switch around and like change the view a bit and everything. And Todd does a lot more with his mouse, and his mouse is it's not really all over the screen, but it's moving a lot more, and it's very very precise, and it's very very fast and very effective. I mean, the thing is, you know all this discussion about APM and everything, and how like some people say, yeah, it's like under I don't know under 100 APM you're a total noob, and anything over 250 is really really gosu, and other people say, yeah, no, I mean it's like it's mostly spam and doesn't change anything and so on. And when you really see like in real life, like you sit behind a guy who's in a battle and he's doing like his 300 APM during the battle, and you see that he's not spamming and that he's actually doing like everything useful. I mean, it's so amazing. It's like it's total art. It's like I don't know. It's really hard to describe. I mean, it's like you can't even. I mean, there's no way you can follow with your eyes what he's exactly doing at the exact moment, because I mean, I don't know how many images you register per second. I think it's like about 20 or something, and I don't know, you get the impression that there's more stuff going on. I mean, okay, like 20 actions per second would actually be like crazy, but crazy APM. But still, I mean, that's the impression you get. I mean, it's like once you see like which unit he has selected, and like where his mouse is and which hotkey he's pressing, it's like he's already like on the second, third, fourth action afterwards. And yeah, I mean, it's like that was really really impressive. Yeah, apart from that, like what's any fun stories to tell? Uh, yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen the photographs from the event, but something pretty funny happened. There was also a Counter-Strike tournament, and because laws in Germany actually say that Counter-Strike cannot be played by people who are below 16 years of age, then they actually had to hide it from the public. So they made like a big wall around it with like these cardboard wall things. And during one of the games, like actually like one of the managers leaned against the wall, and they made a good they made some really good play, and the manager is like really excited, flies his arms back, and the whole wall falls down. And everyone's like, what? At the time, I was sitting in the Warcraft area, which was just adjacent, and everybody just paused their games and like looked over and like, what? Yeah, good times. And yeah. Actually, like one guy I was really surprised about. It's like SK Hot. He's a really nice guy. I mean, it's like I don't know. I mean, I don't find many interviews of him. He's not really that active in the community. I mean, it's like you see Grubby and Todd, like Grubby, like I don't know, it's just the latest thing. He did a shoutcast with Jaxie in the NGL-One finals, and I don't know, he posts in forums. Todd has his blog. I mean, they're well known. I mean, it's like you know about these people, and you sort of know what they're up against, and what they're doing right now, and so on. And Hod, he's really, I don't know. I mean, he's like, I don't know. Either he's shy or he doesn't really want the attention.